Hi, this is Nathan with Doranix, and this is a video to show how to set up and run the Doranix print apply labeling system. This shows how it works with a Zebra printer. So to begin with, to install the labels and ribbon on the Zebra, refer to the Zebra's owner manual. And then to install the labels through the applicator, you are going to want to remove enough labels so that there is about 15 inches of just exposed backing. If you need to some more labels out, you can just press the feed button and another label will come out. So for the backing, you're going to feed it through there, then through the bottom of the door. And then there is a knob on the side of the head that says run or thread, and you're going to want it on thread so that you can thread the backing through the head. And there are two rollers inside the head. There is one black rubber roller and there is a copper grit roller. The backing should go right in between those rollers and out the back of the head. And then there are these white guides which should be positioned just over the outside edges of the ribbon, but not too tightly that the edges are touching it. And then there is a tension spring which fits in the slots and should be pressed down securely. And then for the backing that came out the back of the head, there is a take-up roller which looks like this, and you will basically wrap the backing around the roller and clip it on with this little white clip, and that will secure it to it. Alright, wind that up a little bit to get rid of the excess. And when the door is securely shut, put in the press roller, which will make sure that the labels are pressed all the way to the product so that there are no wrinkles in the labels. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and send a print job to the printer, but before I send a print job to the printer, you're going to want to make sure that the applicator is in print apply mode. To do that, you press the program button and then the about button, and it will change the mode. So keep pressing the about button until you see print apply, and then you press the program mode to save it. And also make sure that the head of the applicator is turned back to run from thread, or else you'll get an error. To clear that error, just press any button on the keypad and it will clear it. Alright, so now that it is in print apply mode, I am going to go ahead and send a print job for 50 prints to the printer, and it should initially print 3 to increase some slack, which I'll explain in a second. Okay, so as you see, it printed 3 labels, and that is to introduce what we call a slack loop. So basically, there is now this little bit of slack in the labels, which will make it so that when the applicator is applying and the printer is printing at the same time, there will not be enough tension so that the labels break. And if at any point in time you need more slack in that loop, you can print another one. You can print another label by pressing the missing label button on the applicator, just as such. Alright, and also if you need to reload the labels at any point in time, you can turn the applicator off and back on, and when you unpause the printer, it will print the 3 initially again and introduce that slack loop. Alright, so now it says it has printed 6 of 50. So I'm going to go ahead and push the label button, which should move a label down and into position. And I'm going to turn on the feeder and increase the speed to about 6 or 7. And that's how it runs. Alright, so thank you very much.